So guys, well, besides little Oliver back there in the background, one of our cats, so got a special guest today for my chest, triceps, and obliques. That'll be my girlfriend's friend. Say hey, Lindsay.
Hi.
Just getting some ice for her drink. We both downed some Celsius drinks, so we're more than ready to go complete my chest and triceps routine. I'm about to lead her through it, and she's gonna get some awesome videos of me. Of course, for any of those who do know me, got my big ass water jug too for this. Nala! And can't forget about our little girl right here, Princess Nala. Is it good luck to pet a cat before a workout? I really hope it is, so I can hit some good weight. So if you can't tell already, we're heading to the gym. Also in a really dreary day again in the okay state of Oregon. So guys, let me put my water bottle down really quick. We're gonna be in the gym in 3, 2, 1. Now guys, just like always with any of my workouts, we're gonna be starting off with a mobility exercise. And that's just to get the joints warmed up, nice and lubed up so that they can move freely. And what I'm doing here is what's called shoulder breakers. I did these a lot in my track days to really help. Well, I was a thrower, so I did shot and discus, so this really helped warm up my shoulders so I didn't have any shoulder injuries. And now we got Lindsay doing these. So at first she didn't really feel it, so I had her move her hands in a little bit closer, and then she really began to feel it. You don't realize just how tight your shoulders are until you try and do this exercise. It really shows you how tight you are. Next up we're going to be doing is a lying rotator cuff exercise. Now the cable machine was taken and decided to give Lindsay a few pointers. That way she was actually getting the benefit from the exercise with proper form. Guys, if you want any benefit from exercise, you have to do the proper form and maybe land the weight a little bit. Isn't that right, Lindsay? Paint me like one of your French gym girls. Couldn't help that one. So this exercise is going to be help working the rotator cuff, getting that activated, also getting it stronger to really help pre-stabilization in the shoulder joint. And yes guys, that's my shoulder that hurts, so if I'm wincing a little bit, don't worry, it's totally, just don't worry about it. Now I got Lindsay, she's trying to do the 10-pound dumbbell again. Couldn't really do that one just yet, so convinced her to go down to the 3-pound dumbbell. Did much better with that, probably felt it quite a bit more when she did that. So we're just focusing on activating the smaller muscles of the shoulder, so that way when we go and hit the chest, we won't injure our shoulders. Now we're going to be moving on to, well, time to get the man weights out. We're going to be moving on to the dumbbell incline bench press. And this we're going to be doing to mainly hit the upper chest. Since a lot of people, when it comes to chest workout, they tend to, well, act like the upper chest doesn't exist. They kind of neglect it. So their upper chest is really lagging, and so is mine. But for the last little bit, my shoulder pain has kind of kept me from going heavy with these, so this is feeling really nice in my shoulders. Nothing's really hurting, which is good. And now we've got Lindsay coming up doing this. She forgot a step. She didn't kick the dumbbells up with her knees, but that's alright. And liftoff was not just a success yet. Now we got her. Liftoff was a success. Teaching her how to do those dumbbells. Now guys, when it comes to an incline bench, you want to bring the dumbbells all the way to your chest. No half rep in here. You also want to make sure the dumbbell is about 45 degrees and so is your arm. That way it's going to take a lot of tension and wear and tear off the shoulder. Now we need to step it up a little bit. Bring in some more man weights, 70 pounds. And this actually was really nice for me. I'm being able to go up in weight quite a bit. I was once held at like 50 pounds because my shoulder was being such a, you know what word I'm getting used. But now I'm feeling really good about this. And guys, like I'm showing you here in this video, go all the way down, come all the way up. Almost bring the dumbbells together at the top. Really focus on keeping those dumbbells at 45 degrees and your arm too. That way you take a lot of wear and tear off your shoulders. And really focus on activating the upper chest during this movement. This is going to be one of the last sets for Lindsay. After a few pointers here and there, her form is doing really good. She's keeping her arms at 45 degrees, the dumbbells at 45 degrees too, taking a lot of that tension off the shoulders. doing really well for this workout. I was actually really impressed. But then after one exercise, she got a little bit bored, so she had to go monkey around with the TRX straps a little bit. Kind of play around with those, see what else you can do with that. Next, we're going to be bring in the resistance bands. So what we're going to be doing is basically a decline bench with the resistance bands. And this is going to be great for hitting the lower chest. And if you don't have a dip station in your gym, or the dips just don't feel great on your shoulder, or you just for whatever reason can't feel your lower chest, this is definitely going to be a good movement for that. Because with the angle we're at right now, that's really in line with what those lower chest fibers are most active at. And then here comes Lindsay. So little form cue, when you want to target your lower chest, and you set up your bench at that angle, you really want to be trying to push as horizontal, parallel to the floor as you possibly can to really activate those chest fibers. That smile means she's doing good. It's one of my last few sets. And one of the best things about using resistance band is that you're going to have constant tension throughout the entire movement. Yes, I know that there is constant tension when it comes to weights, but there's just a certain stimulus that you get when you train with bands. And it feels really good, and you're allowed to get a really good workout with that. It's going to be one of Lindsay's last sets too. I was really getting into her about keeping that band as parallel as possible. Who knows, even looking into the mirror to make sure that's happening. But really good solid form here. Not letting the elbows flare out too much, keeping the arms at 45 degrees. Really targeting that chest a lot. Now we're coming over to one of our last exercises. And yes guys, I'm going really light for this one. Want to guess what it is? Well, you'll find out in like 1 second. That's going to be a cable fly. I always save these for the end of my chest workout. You see, I think a lot of guys place way too much emphasis on chest flies because, you can get that really nice pump when it comes to flies. But I really think that flies should be more of a finisher exercise for any chest routine. That's because you're going through a full range of motion, so there's really no need to lift extremely heavy weights. And, just overall going to help you build a better mind-muscle connection with your chest. Now, Lindsay, what we did instead was actually kind of a substitute for this. We did a dumbbell fly on a bench. So once again, she's bringing the dumbbells all the way out. Just need a little bit of a form correction there. Bringing dumbbells all the way out. And then bringing the dumbbells all the way together at the top. Doing what the chest is made to do, which is abduct your humerus. Making sure you get a really good stretch at the bottom and then come all the way to the top. I don't know if you can see this, but probably not, but she's doing a really good job of keeping her shoulders packed together and then depressed. That way she's creating that good, stable platform for her shoulders. And this is an exercise I recommend you only do about 2 to 3 sets of maximum, about 3 sets max, probably about 15 to 20 reps. The high reps because, we're trying to really burn out the chest at this time, and we're trying to pump as much blood in there as we possibly can and really begin to feel that burn. Really begin to bring that chest to a full range of motion and burn out towards the end. Smash that like if you haven't already, if you'd like to feel that burn too. This is going to be one of her last sets too. One thing I'm also watching for is she keeping her hands in line with her nipple level? Previously in the video you saw how I adjusted her arms to be more on her nipple level. Well guys, if you're going in your middle to upper chest with a fly on the flat bench, you're really going to be injuring your shoulders quite a bit. So getting her to stay more about nipple level is going to really activate the chest a lot more and keep her shoulders a lot safer. And now guys, it's time to transition into the tricep part of this workout. So what I'm doing here is going to be a dumbbell skull crusher. I normally would do this with a barbell or do a dip, but we don't really have a bar and we don't also have a dip station, so this is going to be a great substitute for it. Now a lot of the pressing movements have hit mainly the lateral head of your tricep, the most outer part of your tricep. So with these, what we're doing is we're going to be targeting the long head of the tricep. That's where the most amount, actually a majority of the tricep is. So once again here, Lindsay's doing a really good job with this exercise. Keeping those arms as vertical to the floor as possible, coming as far back as you can, and then extending all the way at the top. Another form cue I taught her was pinching the shoulders back and then down to help create that firm base with the shoulders once again. And then last set of skull crushers right here for you. Once again guys, like I said, keeping your arm as vertical to the floor as possible and then flexing your tricep as hard as you can at the very top. And bring your arm through a full range of motion. Really hitting that long head of the tricep. Now next what I'm going to do is actually going to be, well, you've probably seen me do this quite a bit, and that's going to be reverse push down. It's exactly like a push down, the exact same movement pattern. This time your hands aren't pronated, they're supinated. That's to allow the medial part of your tricep. Yeah guys, there's 3 muscles to the tricep. The most outside, the most inside, and the middle one. And that one is really going to be targeted the best when you do the reverse push down. Now you don't really want to go heavy. This should be more of like a higher rep one where you're really trying to get the blood to really pump into the tricep a lot. So hard to do this thing with the camera. Guys, it is official. We got a cardio bunny here. She could not hang all the way through my workout, but also if she put me through one of her cardio workouts, I'd probably die within the first 10 minutes. Just saying that fact. But also, she got a new package, new workout shoes, so I'm not wearing my ones I pretty much wear for everything that's not fancy. But anyways guys, if you did like the video, and once again I can't do the thumbs up with this, but you know, drop me one of those motherfuckers please, okay? And do whatever the Drake meme in whichever corner it's going to be. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, okay? And also guys, I'll see you in the next video. So until then, Saiyans, let's get it. I know I just ended the video, but just gotta give a shout out to my girlfriend for getting me these from, wait for it, oh, there it is. Shield, probably the best damn place you can get shoes from in the Midwest. So let's give these a try. Yes, I do all jet black. You got a problem with that, leave. I came over really aggressive, but let's slip them on really quick. Fit like a glove. Oh yeah.
Is to go even further beyond.